Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this time, I attend the international conference. It names Profan Edu, Progressive and Fun Education. In this special occasion, I'd like to present my research with the title An Evaluation on Online Learning by Data Visualization, a case study from Information Technology Education Program in UMTAS, Indonesia. It created by Selidar Fitri and Maisarah Lubis. We are from UMTAS, Universitas Muhammadiyah Tasikmalaya. Next slide is there is some proverbs. First is from Carol and Tomlinson. For teachers as for students, the most evaluation comes from someone who sits beside us and help us grow. And another one is from Maureen Williamson. Every decision you make reflects your evaluation of who you are. Well, now come into the introduction section. Information Technology Education Study Program in Universitas Muhammadiyah Tasikmalaya, or so-called UMTAS, still using the lecture method for learning conducted by face-to-face in class. After COVID-19 happened, online learning began to be fully implemented since March 2020. Therefore, it needs to be evaluated how the education being conducted even when another method of teaching was changed suddenly. The objective of this research is the study was to find the description of students' perceptions using online learning toward face-to-face learning methods in class. Based on the data visualization, the differences result will be obtained. Then it shows the reason for the student's voice obtained from online learning toward face-to-face learning. Perception from student point of view need to be visualized. The data visualization will be created using our language programming. Coming to the methods of the research. The method that used in this study is a survey method and also analyze the data by a descriptive quantitative approach. Data collection method by distributing questionnaire used to obtain the information such the score record after filling out the perception questionnaire by the student. Y is conducted also for each student. Perception survey used 10 times question with Likert scale at 1 to 4 point of scale and brief reason from the participants describe about their point of view. Perseveral of scale is 1 strongly disagree, 2 disagree, 3 is agree, 4 strongly agree. The data were analyzed through the descriptive statistic which was constructed by RStudio using our language programming to show the data visualization and graphics as results description in this study. And now the result. The first from the data collection. Only 40 students give the feedback were participating as respondents in the study. The characteristics of information technology education students are summarized among the total students. 18 students, about 45%, were males and 22 students, about 55%, were females. Data cleansing also needed to identify data errors are corrected to create complete and accurate data sets that are ready to be processed and transformed. In this case, faulty data such as redundant data is removed or fixed. Missing values are filled in and inconsistent entries are harmonized. Move to the data structuring. The data needs to be structured, modeled, and organized into a unified format that will meet the requirements of the plan analytics uses. These are the perceptual questions. We spread the questions about 10 questions. These questions to know about the perception from students so that we can see what is the tendencies from student is that they agree more to the online learning or face-to-face learning. In this section, after we collect the data, we need to create some visualization. But before that, we need to construct the program code first. For the program codes using our language here, we need several library package to be installed. The main package of the libraries in our language is the tidyverse. Tidyverse includes the collection package of the most versatile or package. Tidyverse contain ggplot2 and dplyr library. So after we extract, it will give two kinds of library, ggplot2 and dplyr. Dplyr is a new package which provides a set of tools for efficiently manipulating datasets in R. And then the ggplot2, the package is dedicated to data visualization. It can greatly improve the quality of aesthetic of your graphics. So we need these kinds of two library package to create a beautiful graphic in our language. And then we are creating the box plot graphics. So we need to create the program codes like this. On the screen, it creates two kinds of box plot graph. The first one is to provide the picture from face-to-face score learning, and the next is for online score learning. Here we need to extract the dplyr and ggplot2 package. So the first we need to explain first. We need to define what kind of the library we need to install, and then we create the variable to input the data set from nilai.csv. After we read the CSV file, and then it will input those data into one variable. It names data grade. And then to create the box plot graphic, we need ggplot. It has the attributes like AES. This is to create the axis name. X-axis is for a number of student ID, and then Y-axis is for the score obtained after the exam when they conducted the face-to-face learning. So the points as a plot there, the color we choose is blue, and the labels, the title is face-to-face score for the face-to-face graph. And another graph is for online graph. This create to show the online score for each student. Creating the box plot using the point there is a red color. It creates by using the variable or by the function from ggplot. It uses the variable consists of the dataset, data grade, and also it defines the y-axis and the x-axis. Also the geom point as a point into the graphic, the color is red, and the labels is for online score. Then after we run the program codes before, it can show us the result from the program codes like this. This is a box plot graphic. It will show you to picturize the data sets between the exam score after online learning and also exam score after face-to-face learning. The differences is from the points. There is red color and also blue color differentiate. And next is we creating the program codes to create a bar chart. It's different. It's like a bar chart here using a block chart. We still need the library from dplyr and ggplot2, and also we need to input the data set, read the file of CSV, and then input it into the variable that we create. The data ABC is for the variable contains the data set, and then using function for ggplot to create the bar chart using the data and also define the axis X and Y. Also fill the status is the grade, and also we need to create the bar using geom bar function and geom text function here. So we need to adjust the position of Dutch bar with how far the distance. So we need the width is 0.5 and the distance between the bar is vertical just is minus 0.10. The title using the label functions is comparison face-to-face and online learning. So here is the result after create the bar chart here. The comparison face-to-face and online learning. We can see that based on this figure, based on this bar chart, it compares the data between types of learning through face-to-face and online. In the face-to-face type, there are only 3 kinds of grades, namely A, B, and C. This is the grade for the GPA. While in the type of online learning, there are 4 types of grades, namely A, B, C, and D. Grade A is when the score range from 85 to 100. The class B is the range scores from 75 to 84. C is from 55 and 74. The last is D from 40 and 50 and 54 scores. The score obtained by face-to-face is better than online, which shows the numbers around 63% and 18% respectively. The next is creating the pie chart. This is the program code show the graphic in pie chart from face-to-face learning score. So we still use the library, and then there is some kind of variable that will count the percentage and also the grade for student. There is percentage we count from the variable percent. And here we need one of function, the name is pie function, to create the pie chart itself. So here is the bar chart after running the program codes. It shows us while the face-to-face learning contains 3 kinds of grade for A, B, and C, and online learning here is contains 4 kinds of category grade A, B, C, and D. Now, coming to the conclusion. The conclusions are the visualization using R language need more ability to understand the programming syntax code. Before processing the data, we need to prepare the data in a well form so that it's easy to us to analyze and manipulating the data. Creating the chart need more understanding in ggplot function to make it better for presenting the data. In UMTAS, especially the student from the program of information technology education got higher scores from exam by face-to-face learning in class compared to online learning class. Students in information technology education department get higher percentage until 93% as better perception. So the student here means they choose more to have face-to-face learning in class compared to online learning. Yet, the perception from students explain their choices about face-to-face is better than online learning in case of motivation, spirit, responsibility, even humanity ability. Therefore, a survey instrument was distributed through online form to students for exploring students' perceptions toward online and face-to-face. The last is acknowledgement. This research was supported by teaching and education faculty, or we call it as FKIP, Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan, in the matter of funding. Also, Universitas Muhammadiyah Tasikmalaya or UMTAS. And thank you to the colleagues from Program Study Pendidikan Teknologi Informasi or Information Technology Education Program who provided insight and expertise that greatly give me chances in the research. My sincere thanks also go to all members of friends and colleagues, close friends, WhatsApp group for offering me the big support to finish this paper. And that's all the last. And thank you to all of your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye. See you again in another session.